Black mold spores, standing water, and foul odor. Not what anyone would want their kids to experience at their elementary school.
Parents and teachers at Leinkauf Elementary School say they've been complaining to Madison County Public School System to clean it up for years. Frustrated, they reached out to Local 15's Modupe Idowu, and she took their concerns to the system.
Teachers and parents tell me the mold in the new and old building has irritated students and staff with asthma. Teachers tell me it took a complaint to the teachers union to get anything done. They say there's lots of moisture and water inside. I spoke to the manager of all the school's operations, and he says the mold inside is safe, but teachers and parents aren't buying it.
Elementary schools are usually filled with laughter, little ones, and bright colors. But at Leinkauf Elementary School,
when you walk in just up against the walls, you would just see it. It's not hidden where you'd have to look for it. A lot of the classroom has black spores, black mold, going up the closets. It's in the library and a lot of the classrooms, basement.
Decor many parents and teachers deem unacceptable at Leinkauf. Take a look at the photos and video sent to me from inside the building. Here you can see black spores along the walls of the library and classroom. They're around the vents. There's standing water in the classroom closet, dirty rooms, and this photo even shows the floor of the cafeteria caved in. Parents and teachers also report an overwhelming foul odor.
It is very harmful, and I'm appalled that we have this here in our school system.
Frustrated and even scared for her job, Leinkauf teacher Kimberly Boykin reached out to Local 15 in hopes of changing that. She's taught at Leinkauf for nearly 3 years and says she's been complaining for 2 years to the Mobile County Public School System to clean up what she believes is mold. She tells us she was fed up with what she says was a lack of response from the school system. So Boykin, along with other teachers, pulled money together to test their rooms and sent it off to a lab in Memphis, Tennessee. The results? A wide variety of mold, including aspergillus. Boykins believes it's the reason why many students and teachers are dealing with respiratory issues, irritated eyes, and allergies at Leinkauf.
I have been diagnosed with asthma. Last year, they told me I had a mild case of COPD.
What is COPD?
It's a pulmonary disease. And, you know, I didn't have any of that before I came to Leinkauf.
Parents say the same rings true for their children.
My granddaughter, she has asthma and a lot of sinus problems, and she's been sick quite a lot this year. I think it's based on all that mold that they're breathing in every day.
I sat down with Dr. Richard Euler. Dr. O says certain mold can make people sick, but it's more known to irritate those with respiratory issues.
It can. People that have suppressed immune systems, that are on chronic steroids, those with asthma, chronic sinus conditions, emphysema, or COPD are a little more risk for an exacerbation of their symptoms.
Meaning it can heighten symptoms, which is what Boykin claims has happened at Leinkauf.
My first year here, I had a lot of standing water in my classroom. My air was gone, and I had a little child to have an asthma attack in class.
I took the teacher and parent concerns to Executive Director of Operations for the Mobile County Public School System. Tommy Sheffield says the reaction students and faculty have experienced is, well, normal.
Children with asthma, it may irritate them more than a children that does not have asthma, or a child, or a teacher may have breathing problems that may irritate that. Definitely would not deny any of that.
Sheffield says the building you see here is cleaner than it's ever been before.
I would say there's a safe amount of mold. There's not a building on earth that does not have mold in it.
A statement that doesn't sit well with grandparent Kathleen Thompson.
I think that's ridiculous. What is a safe amount of mold that children can breathe in every single day?
The school system claims a test Thompson Engineering conducted shows the school is safe. I obtained a copy of that test. It shows it was a limited mold investigation testing only 2 classrooms in the new building. Parents and teachers cite mold in the old building and the newly constructed building. The report states the visual inspection of the classroom discovered, quote, no obvious mold. Records show the inspection revealed the humidity measurement was lower than the standards set by the Environmental Protection Agency. The report indicated the test determined the mold spores in the classroom were similar to ones outside. In its report, Thompson Engineering concluded there was not active mold in the classrooms.
And the air quality is not alarming to us based on the test results.
Somebody's lying. That's all I got to say. Someone is telling a bald-faced lie. You smell mold. You can't help but to smell it.
Lillian Pate is a PTO volunteer. She cannot fathom how the air inside is similar to outside.
So if that's how you smell outside, then we need to walk around with masks on our face.
I showed Sheffield some of the photos Local 15 received.
Well,
You know, when you see something like that,
that's alarming. To me it is. Because the uneducated person can see dust, and it be a black dust, a brown dust. It could be some condensation water off the air conditioner. It could be dust hanging from your air conditioner grill. It doesn't mean it's mold dust.
Parents and teachers tell me they want peace of mind and are asking the school system to just clean it up.
And have a company to actually evaluate the entire building and what's ever there to actually just come in and clean it up and just make it safe for everyone.
Sheffield did tell me he will look into local management of the school to clean up the mess. Parents and teachers say they want to take it one step further and want it professionally cleaned. We're going to continue to follow this story. Back to you.
Modupe, thanks. Local 15 News, your advocate to expose corruption, fraud, and waste in local governments.
If you know of any wrongdoing, scams, or abuse of your tax money, call our Reality Check hotline 877-315-7268.